everybody, ZZ here. I'm at Signal Point again, this time on the trail, and I guess I am going to show you some places if I can manage to edit this video decently. Today though, what if seems to be a good question. In my experience, most of the time when that question is asked, it usually implies that something bad could happen, and that's not a very good thing. And it could, bad things can happen. Here I am on this cliff where it's a cliff. I mean, what if I fall off? What if these rocks crumble and I fall off? Well, quite simply, the answer is I will die. Most likely, I will die. And if I don't die, then I will be dying because it's probably going to hurt really bad whenever I land. But that's often the case with what if. What if we get hurt? What if we die? What if I don't fall off? What if these rocks don't crumble? What if lightning does not hit me? Well, I'm out here on a cliff with this really awesome view. I'm seeing clouds form over the water right now, and it's really amazing. So, I mean, what if is kind of, it seems to be a cautionary measure that we have. You see something really amazing, and the first thing that you see is an amazing experience. All right, like that's something you want. That's something you want to have, because every experience we have makes our lives longer when we look back on it. But what if things don't go so well? I actually found a quote by Hunter S. Thompson last night that I found really funny, but also really amazing. I'll paraphrase it because I don't know it exactly just yet. Life's journey is not about preserving the body until it gets to the grave, but rather it's more like we're supposed to skid into our graves saying, holy shit, what a ride. And that's to me, that's really funny imagery, because both situations are going to the same place. If you preserve your body and stay safe, and that's not a bad thing, being safe is not a bad thing, but if you preserve your body and you be safe to the point where you don't experience anything that helps you to grow, then congratulations, you've made it through life, and you're going to be put into the grave very calmly and looking just fantastic. That's cool, that's how some people are, and maybe it works for them, maybe it doesn't. If it doesn't, then maybe you should try skidding in, do some drifting in life. Maybe get into a few wrecks here and there. Because as I mentioned in the last video, we face challenges so that we can overcome them, so that we can learn from them. So have a wreck or two, learn from those wrecks, and continue with your life. And when you look back on it, you might smile at some stupid things you've done, some things that you may wish maybe you haven't done, that have led to physical injury, emotional injury. But it's all to build you. It's all to make you into the character that you are today and the character that you will be tomorrow. So bad things are not necessarily bad. So what if I fall off this cliff and I hit all the branches on the way down, and survive? Maybe a broken wrist or some sort of laceration. What if that happens? Well, that would be bad. I think it would be. I don't believe I want to experience that, but if I can make it out alive, then that's a challenge that I've overcome. Uh, whether it's taking a tumble right here, taking one of my tests in one of my classes, or just facing another person, uh, or making this channel. What if it doesn't go so well? What if this channel doesn't do what I want it to do? Well, then I'll continue with my schoolwork and keep going with the plan that I had before I started this channel. What if it actually works? What if this channel becomes really freaking big and I really hate saying this, I can use the corporate system's money to try to help people out. I mean, I could make a whole video on it, just my ranting about how I don't like money, but sometimes while you're in a system, you can play by its rules and completely destroy it. Um, if you want a good example of that, look up the Press Your Luck scandal. There was someone who figured out the patterns in where a whammy would be and where one would not be, and he took that show. He took the network of CBS for all that it was worth, by remaining within the rules, by playing as a part of the system. So, what if that happens? There's just no telling, really. I mean, we can make predictions, but we won't know until we actually do it, until we actually experience the event. What if you never did anything that appealed to you? What if everything that you ever saw that got your heart to beat a little bit faster because of how amazing it looked, what if you chose not to do it because you didn't accept the risk of what bad thing could happen? Again, everyone is kind of living their own individual lives, and some people dig that. Some people don't want some action in their lives. That's okay, maybe by analogy, they are novelists, whereas people like me would be would be race car drivers. Not NASCAR, but Formula One, all that stuff. Sorry, NASCAR fans, I'm just not a fan. But what if you never took any risk at all? What if you never took any initiative, never took any action towards something that interested you, something that really made you glow inside? I'm sure you could have a successful life by some definition. But would you be at inner peace? Which is, it seems to be the thing we're all fighting for the most. Not fighting for, but striving for. What if I don't know. It's just such a big question with so many possible situations surrounding it. What if I didn't do this? What if I didn't try to get to know other people like this? I mean, yeah, I could go out in person and meet plenty of people, and I've done that before. I make a lot of friends, and it's really cool. People are really awesome, and I just happen to meet one awesome person after another after another. Occasionally, the douchebag slips by, and hey, that's all right, because there are more people in the world who want great things to happen than there are who want to be terrible and vicious. I guess that's about it. Um, there's no real structure to any of this. It's just, hey, I'm at a place. I'm gonna talk for a little bit, and then that's it. So, like if you learned, dislike if you feel otherwise. Um, Subscribe to help me to make something really amazing, and comment. Tell me something that's on your mind. Tell me something on your heart, because I want to see the world through your eyes as well. Because I'm sure you've seen some really amazing things. I would love to see those as well. Thank you for spending this time with me, and thank you for letting me spend this time with you. Love and life.